Well, good morning, everyone. I'd like to call to order this meeting of the Polk County Board of Commissioners. Today is Wednesday, November 1st. Commissioner Mordhorst has been excused. Are there any comments today for items not on the agenda? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from October 25th?
So moved.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. And is there a motion to approve the consent calendar as presented?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have Operation Greenlight recognition and the reading of Resolution 23-15 and a VSO update. And I believe Mr. Enderle is going to join us up front. We'll bring anybody else you'd like to join him.
He needs support.
Yeah.
Here, just take it. Oh, you get the arms. Oh,
There you go. Good company, Nikki.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. One second. So Brent couldn't join us today. So good news for you guys. We'll stay on task and on time.
I like it.
Yeah, I just want to give you guys a couple updates. First off, the golf fundraiser that was held in September. We were presented with a little over $11,000 in funds that were raised. Special thanks to Todd Keys for organizing that and the folks out at the Dallas Golf Course. It's very appreciated, and that money stays locally. It helps vets with a host of different issues. And it's really nice to have that community support. We're always really impressed that anytime we take a need to the community, there's always somebody there to help. So we've been dealing with the PACT Act as of late, which expands presumptives for Middle Eastern service, Agent Orange exposure, whether that was in Vietnam or elsewhere. It's really driven numbers up. So far this year, we're probably somewhere, half over the normal amounts of claims we're filing. The 1 year date was August 10th, had to be in by August 10th, 2023 to go back to 2022. And so now what we're seeing a lot of is those decisions are starting to trickle in. Good news is folks are getting benefits they're legally entitled to. The bad news is just by sheer volume, I think we're seeing more errors and more like just little simple mistakes that are taking a fair amount of effort to kind of unwind, untangle, and get corrected. So we've gone from being out 2 weeks to sometimes over 4 now at this point. I think we're already booked through November. New awards, retro payments, we're well over $1 million. I didn't pull the most recent numbers because they're doing some system updates. But as far as new dollars coming in the county and retro dollars, we're, like I said, well north of $1 million.
That's just the county.
Yep, just for this calendar year. So we have also the Greenlight a Veteran event this year. We have the green light bulbs. Folks are welcome to stop by our office, pick up a free light bulb while they last. I think we're somewhere over 200 of them. And yeah, anytime we can bring, recognition to folks' service, it's good to keep those things in the forefront of people's minds. I think it's easy sometimes to assume the VA has a program, a plan, a system. You just need to connect with them. And oftentimes just that connection is the big struggle, right? So anytime we can, kind of help folks out, keep that in the front of people's minds, it's great. Also want to recognize Andrew and Nikki. They are paramount to what we do here. We just came back from a conference last week and in talking to some of my peers, some of the problems they have with staff and staffing, we literally have zero of those issues. So these guys make things happen. Andrew, working with the guys at Gales Lodge and in the office, I can't say enough good things about them. So
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Andrew and Nikki, for all you do for our veterans every single day. I'm just so thrilled about these retro payments and the navigation required as a result of the PACT Act, which is just connecting veterans with benefits that they are entitled to that they probably wouldn't be connected with if it weren't for you. So it's just incredible. Thank you. We do have a resolution today to recognize Operation Greenlight. If you'd all please stand. I don't know if that's customary. I guess not, but we're gonna do it. So at this time, I'd like to read resolution 23-15 into the record in the matter supporting Operation Greenlight in support of veterans. Whereas the residents of Polk County have great respect, admiration, and the utmost gratitude for all who have selflessly served our country and this community in the armed forces. And whereas the contributions and sacrifices of the men and women who served in the armed forces have been vital in maintaining the freedom and way of life enjoyed by our citizens. And whereas Polk County seeks to honor these individuals who have paid the high price for freedom by placing themselves in harm's way for the good of all. And whereas veterans continue to serve our community in veteran services organizations, National Guard, religious groups, civil service, and by functioning as county veteran service officers to help fellow former service members access more than $153 billion in federal health, disability, and compensation benefits each year. And whereas Polk County appreciates the sacrifices of our United States military veterans and believes specific recognition should be granted, therefore be it resolved, with designation as a green light for Veterans County, Polk County hereby declares from November 6th, 2023 through November 12th, 2023, a time to salute and honor the service and sacrifice of all in uniform. Therefore, be it further resolved that in observance of Operation Greenlight, Polk County encourages its citizens in patriotic tradition to recognize the importance of honoring all those who made immeasurable sacrifices to preserve freedom by displaying a green light in a window of their place of business or residence. There it is. We will shine the green light on the courthouse. But thank you all for being here. Thanks for your service.
Just as
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do need to
We
vote.
could probably pass the resolution.
And so move to adopt resolution 23-15.
And I'll second that. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Mortor's wanted me to pass on his true support for this resolution and thank all the veterans for the services they did. He wasn't able to be here, but he wanted to make sure his support was noted for the record.
Thank you for passing that on. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you. Thanks for that critical reminder. That concludes regular business. Do we have a need for executive session today?
Yes, sir. The board will meet in executive session pursuant to ORS 192-660 sub 2H to consult with legal counsel concerning legal rights and duties of a public body with regard to current litigation or litigation likely to be